This is their last chance of the game.
We're in for a riveting occasion. It's the young boys versus the Hurricanes. Well, I'm excited. By this encounter today, both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more. And to look at the starting 11 for the Hurricanes. Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2. Oh, wait a minute, opportunity, and it goes! An early opening statement in this match, and look at the celebrations. Well, that's how to outwit your opponent. This could square the game, and that's exactly what is trying to... Fired. Now, that could be a massive turning point, and momentum is with them. Mamadi Camara. Good work from the Hurricanes to win back possession. Oh, great vision. Kanji! A stunning piece of goalkeeping. Yeah, he's so quick to react there. Brilliant stuff. Now sending it in. Good effective pressure high up the pitch. And he has options available. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Mamadi Camara. Here's Diallo. Decent looking pass. To jump in front.
The penalty, of course, it was a penalty.
Can they forge ahead? But no card handed out.
I don't know how they're cutting through my defense so easily. I hate playing on low class. Oh, he missed. Good. Well, because he's a low overall.
But he's misjudged it badly there.
I hate playing on world class.
Messi. Now Harry Kane on the move. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards. Diallo.
Some of the games, some has some of the best matches.
Well, young
This
boys
World Cup.
did well to regain control of the ball. Could be threatening.
Oh, I should have got closer.
Instinctive save. Fantastic reflexes. Well, I have to say, I thought that was in great stop. And good anticipation. Well, she's done really well there. What a great interception. Doesn't do damage on the break.
Mighty where the defenders are.
But quick thinking defensively. Camara. Very effective pass. Well, no work for the keeper when all was said and done. Can they make something of this now? Cross could be useful. And clears his lines.
Who are you trying to pass to?
Tidy phase of play. Yeah, there's been a lot of stray passes. Neither side are playing with fluidity at the moment. Oh, that's splendid play. Will it happen for them? up, but low marks.
Should be a freaking foul. Who are you trying to pass to?
Could be dangerous. Just the challenge that was required. And the whistle is sounded for...
I could skip it, you know, watch the highlights.
And back underway with young boys hoping to find a route back into the match. Trying to tee it up. So the young boys down by one.
Should be our ball because it bounced off it.
Well, these fans have had to be patient. Could this be the equaliser?
Wasteful there from the Hurricanes. Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Can she find the right pass? Chance to shoot. And a pair of steady hands in evidence. Messi. O'Reilly. Stanway. Well, Harry Kane certainly bringing his influence to bear on that first half.
Oh, this is a big moment here.
Oh, he saved it. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Well, he got it all right there. That's an excellent save from the keeper, you have to say that.
No penalty?
Well, just the tackle that was needed. Anna Patton. Now perhaps they can counter from here.
Dang, I was ankle break broken. See, next I'm just gonna. I don't even care. I'm just gonna play on easy, an easy team. Barely saved that. An easy team, so I don't have these problems.
Well, they've decided to make a change. And it's opening up.
He just let him get the ball.
Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get...
No one gets the ball.
Kane. And it's in. They're back in front. Stunning scenes here. Read that pass all the way. Cutting it out. Alexander-Arnold. Promising move this from Hurricanes. Opportunity. And watched all the way by the keeper. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, not every player is capable of that sort of thing. Full marks for trying. Shame about the execution. The struggle to keep the ball for the young boys. Now the Hurricanes could be onto something. Could be a chance to break. Well, they couldn't quite use that break in the manner that they'd hoped.
Well, I have to say, these fans have been excellent. They still believe they're going to get back into this.
And nicely over the top. Teammates available. Good ball over the top. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response. Gruber. Incapié. On to Van der Donk. Could cross it in here. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Almost at full time, and I'll tell you what, playing away from their home patch has been a pleasant experience for them, Stuart.
Yeah, this has been a good performance. They've looked really sharp going forward, and they've shown a lot of energy. They'll certainly be pleased with their overall display up to now.
fine cross. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Gone against the referee's verdict.
The fact that he even look at this. Look at. No, I want to watch the replay of this. I mean, obviously, I'm making my 2 goals, but look how stupid this is. He manages to get his head over everybody else. Right.
The final whistle here. The visitors come out on top.
Si México no tuvo, digamos, esta capacidad de tirar un buen centro, un buen desborde, estuvieron en 3 cuartos de campo prácticamente 25 minutos y tristemente no se generó nada. Sí, bien lo dices. Con la superioridad numérica creo que no tuvieron esa claridad que pudimos ver con 11 contra 11 en las jugadas de ataque, ¿no? Como tienes 20 minutos donde creo que fueron muy superiores, pero sin ningún centro correcto, muy revuelto todo, con 3 delanteros en el área, buscando muy lejos, que vuelvo a repetir, sin tanta claridad, que eso yo creo que nos costó el no empatar el partido. Nadie se mueve en la cancha del Estadio Azteca, en el Estadio Ciudad de México, nadie se va de sus asientos, la gente le quiere aplaudir a esta selección, la quiere despedir, le quiere dar el último adiós a Memo Ochoa. Insisto, es una selección que cayó peleando. Yo decía al inicio, quizá de 10 veces que te enfrentes a Inglaterra,
78 pace. Yeah, it's got to be better than that.
Y hoy al final, bueno, se establece esa condición, que es un equipo que no perdona. Sí, totalmente. El reconocimiento, ¿no?, a la selección, a estos jugadores que antes de este mundial parecía que nadie daba un peso por ellos, y esa es la realidad. Nos hicieron vibrar, nos hicieron soñar, nos hicieron a veces llorar de alegría, porque esa es la realidad. Hoy es difícil asimilar este tipo de partidos. Al final es lo que tiene este mundial. Siempre uno tiene que terminar llorando y uno reír.
What is this? Acceleration.
Y nos sigue pasando.
So it's not really going to be
Yo
doing
creo que
much.
al final,
Balance,
siempre hay
composure,
que seguir
curve,
aprendiendo y
agility.
esperemos que
Interceptions,
venga la nuestra,
okay.
porque
Keeping
realmente se lo
contact.
merecen. Creo que
Heading
de acuerdo a
accuracy,
cómo
defensive
llegaba esta
awareness.
selección, Andrés, es una nota aprobatoria. Jugó por momentos muy bien al fútbol. A Ecuador le pasó por encima. La primera parte creo
I
que
mean,
parecía incluso. Sí, totalmente.
It's not really the stuff that I want.
¿De dónde veníamos? Veníamos de pocas expectativas de la selección. Se ganó el corazón de todos y los hijos que llegan a todos. Bueno, vamos con el Superior Player of the Match, presentado por Miguel Otra. En esta noche triste nos tenemos que ir en el Estadio Ciudad de México, y no es más que Jude Bellingham. Por las donaciones, en esos momentos que hicimos fueron 4 minutos, 3 minutos de distracción y clavó. Sí, totalmente. Cuando me prefiero, sin duda, sobre todo por todo el esfuerzo también que hizo, corrió todo el tiempo, estuvo al servicio de esta selección, de su equipo. Un jugador que tiene un físico impresionante, ¿no? Más allá de los 2 goles, siempre se puso la casaca para ayudar a defender. Cuando que se quedan con 10 jugadores y siempre estuvo la onda de la selección. Muy merecido. Honestamente, esta selección mexicana de fútbol, repito, de acuerdo a cómo llegaba, de acuerdo a cómo terminó la Copa del Mundo anterior, insisto, creo que supera los niveles de expectativa. Sí me gustaría poner algo muy claro. Esto es mérito de ellos y del cuerpo técnico, porque después parece ser que ahora está todo bien el fútbol mexicano, que se hizo un gran papel. No confundamos. Se han tomado decisiones malas, creo yo, en estos 4 años, y este grupo nos ha hecho creer que si hacemos un poquito más y tomamos mejores decisiones, podemos conseguir grandes cosas. Bueno, vamos a hacer una pausa, vamos a hacer una pausa, pero ¿qué más queremos para tener todas las reacciones del fútbol de México? Han caído 3-1 ante la poderosa selección de Inglaterra. No se vayan, mis equipos.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. It's the Heroes versus the Hurricanes.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football.
Start with AI
Any regiment. Okay, so it's not a particular regiment, but we get
Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And here's how the Heroes will line up.
Well, 4-4-2 is a good formation if it's played well. It covers most of the bases defensively, and if you can then rotate your positions when you regain possession, you can also be fluid in attack. Let's hope we see that today.
As a look at the starting 11 for the Hurricanes.
On paper, it looks a rigid 4-4-2, but watch out for the rotation of the wide players and the forward runs from the central midfield players. They could be a handful today.
replaced by cheap games. So they actually do their courses a little different. They give them an army that stand for these. I couldn't believe that was normally you just don't have the stand and they follow. So that's pretty frustrating. That's sadly like the old school German soldiers here. This is definitely remnants from another time, and you can go ahead and feed your little spear through there. The problem is the spear is very floppy. It is not very good, I will say. And then you have your horseman, the horseman. And I believe all of these guys are the exact same. Yes, they definitely are. So let's go ahead and build our little cavalry group here.
Space for him to cut
well, it was even correct. There is actually a swordsman raising his saber above his head, and then we have a bugle as well. And then 3 of them are lancers, so they are not all the same. They look fantastic. I really like these fellas. But let's head back to our infantry. So these are the World War I Germans.
Why are you in the all-side position?
1916 to 1918. So they're not the stormtrooping that we saw before, but this is their general army. Kaiser, just in the 1916 to 1918 helmets, as opposed to so we have marching riflemen, we have more of the big boy machine gun, more bayonet troopers going. I mean, we've seen most of these stances at this point. Sharpshooter, and these were made in 1998. Well, I think these were made more recently, but the mold, I believe, is copyright 1998, which is the year I was born. Oh my goodness. We've got some more repeat stances out here. Honestly, these all might just be the same as the Stormtrooping, except different color, potentially? Because I feel like we have seen basically all of these troops before in separate poses and things like that, so this is a little bit of a repeat. And then there's the officer right there, commanding the men to the job. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Okay, well, this I'm very excited about. We have a little box here. Even at the stop in the box, and we have some open wraps. Oh, lovely, lovely. This should be a tank, I believe. It is very nice unboxing. ASMR unboxing. Oh, yeah. Well, not quite a tank, more of an armored car, if you will. It does have a turret at the top, and you go ahead and feed this little round bolt in there, then you can cycle the top of it around, which is very nice. Look at that, you can go turbo speed with that sucker. Look at this thing, though. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, these, I believe, are 3D printed, I want to say. The wheels on it do not move, so that's a bit of a shame. But obviously, the top turret does move, and then you've got multiple couple different machine guns poking out of the little machine gun holes here. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this thing looks really, really solid. I like this a lot. Heck yeah, boy. You've got a little pickaxe and shovel right there. You know, digging yourself out of mud if you get stuck. Then different armored doors and hatches and boxes for storage. I mean, this thing is beautiful. There's a little hatch at the very top too if you want to poke your head out, tank commander style. I like it. This thing is dope as heck, boys. We put it back here with our artillery. Lovely. Then we've got ourselves some more infantry here. This will be the Austrian Storm Battalion. So obviously this is more in line with the Austro-Hungarian army. However, a lot of Austrians, including a certain famous one from World War II, considered themselves to be German. And in fact, the Austrian-Hungary army had like something like 13 different official languages in it. It is one of the most disorganized armies of all time. And actually, a lot of these seem to just be kind of the standard stances that we have seen previously. Are they in fact the same too? They look very similar here to the Germans. It might genuinely just be that they gave them separate armor chunks, because I feel like, sorry, not separate armor, rather a separate color, because I feel like we've seen these guys already. They're just kind of labeling them a different faction and having them come in a separate color and kind of call them that a day. But I guess these are supposed to be Austro-Hungarian army troopers. I mean, to be fair, they did have very similar uniforms to the Germans, but yeah, these are just the same stances and the same uniforms as the other German army battalions that we went ahead and opened up today, just in a slightly different color for them. But hey, still, it grows the German army by a substantial degree. Now, that is it for infantry, but we do have one more piece of mobilized cavalry. So these are the mounted German Uhlans from 1916. I believe the other ones were from 1914, right? Something along those lines, but we can go ahead and take them out here. Oh yeah, horses. Beautiful. These are the same horses as before, which I think is great. These are very good horse design. In lovely, lovely, lovely. And then these are actually extraordinarily similar to the other ones from 1914 as well. We've got our bugle boy here, who will put on a noble steed. And I do like that the horses each have a different trot to them, so it doesn't look like they're all the exact same, going at the exact same speed, at the exact same rate. Then we've got our officer here with his saber. And then we have our actual lancing trooper. We feed our lance through right here. Beautiful. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Get on your horsey there, son. Good stuff. There's another one. And one final big boy for the cavalry group right there. Excellent. So these are all of the World War I German army soldiers, tanks, cannons from Armies in Plastic, who really does make the goats of World War I Army men toy soldiers. These are fantastic. And I think we should definitely do like the French army and the British army and, you know, the American doughboys, things like that would definitely be very fun to do future videos on in this channel. Let me know what you guys think of all of these different vehicles and infantrymen and stuff like that for Armies in Plastic. The World War I Imperial German Army. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
On this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defense.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse my...
fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
20 minutes remaining now.
Interesting outfits. Look, the Santa Fe is themed around the jumps for some reason, and the toys are crazy, so the production team's hands are tied. Welcome, my friends, to Power Rangers Wild Force.
Goals and plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Ollie Watkins.
Power Rangers Wild Force's Red Ranger was played by an actor named Ricardo Medina Jr. In 2015, Medina stabbed his roommate with a sword, and eventually he pled guilty to voluntary manslaughter, sentenced to prison for a few years, and was released in 2020. Now, this detail is not really at all relevant to Wild Horse or even Medina's appearances later on, since they were all filmed and aired before he did this, which is why I mentioned it in other videos. But I feel like if I don't bring it up now, where he plays one of, if not the main character of the season, people will ask why I did not. The mastodon of the room, if you will. I much prefer bringing up more pleasant trivia, or if it's something tragic or horrible, it's only brought up because it's important to know for the show, like Valerie Vernon's leukemia. I have not always been the best about sticking to that policy, but hopefully I will do better going forward. And backwards when it comes to the remade versions of these videos, like the one you're watching now. And I can't really be held for the stuff made and uploaded alone.
Now with Alexander-Arnold.
With that, let's talk about Wild Force's production and behind-the-scenes event. Wild Force is a transitionary season. Disney purchased Power Rangers in 2001. Disney buying a franchise, why that's unheard of. It'd be more accurate to say that Power Rangers was just part of a purchase that they made, acquiring a large block of shows and programming with the Fox Family Worldwide company. Wild Force was in pre-production before the sale occurred, and its first half or so aired on Fox, before then being moved over to ABC Family for the remainder. There was a preview at the end of Time Force for the show, and an alternate theme song for that preview. It's rumored that the preview was an attempt to try to get Disney to pay royalties to Saban to continue using that theme song. They did not use it, though. Hey, it's not that old a deal. Technically is a Disney season because Disney owned it at the time and basically paid for it and that thing significantly in later episodes. But it's hard to think of it as a Disney season because everything about it, the production team, the video and audio quality, the writers, and the fact that it was celebrating Power Rangers' 10th anniversary makes this feel like a Saban season. This would be very serious to get to next season and all things look and feel different under Disney's more direct management. The season begins with Glory in the Heart and the show's awareness not using the regrets either, something they've been doing since Turbo. It's the first season where the Supers are mostly seen as the first season without Pink Ranger swimming in the woods, which the original sense of Ranger. So the play for the CG's words, and they look, yeah, early 2000s kids' TVs.
Woodwork.
It's very energetic.
Engine shot.
I got excited for the show. Do a chimpanzee. Swear to God, this thing turns out to be the alpha of the season. Anyway, he's brought to a ceremony.
Alright, let's pick a French player.
Which is conducted by James Earl Jones. The guy explains like that. The guy says it's time to send them out to the outside world. For some reason, we get into a city. Rangers. The animal of the team gives them some new abilities, like the Ranger being able to fight a monster based on an evil being able to fly. The monster able to fly another, and if they get away, a Ranger people. They refer to the monsters as four person three. The two of them together once. Something's changed. Yeah.
We need a fifth ranger.
See? Standing over him and telling him that he needs to go with them. All three of the Rangers are excitable and creepy with wanting to bring him with. The young Ranger is much of the stuff they've been since he's been protected. In 10 years, so much has changed since the original Indicates that this is Paul's destiny. As we saw last season, everyone must follow their destiny. As the monster attack begins, the Rangers have a dare to wipe out. Taylor hands him the ground and tells him to do as they do.
All right, let's see if we can actually get it again.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary. And my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's the Hurricanes versus City.
The best coach I've played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability.
And doing really well from an acute angle.
Well, that's a decent effort from there. Really was a tight situation.
Oh, a golden opportunity for her. And she wasn't off target by very much. And to look at the starting 11 for the Hurricanes.
Well, they're going to set up as a 4-4-2, which means the front two will need to be clever with their combination play, dynamic with their movement, and energetic with their closing down. I'm looking forward to seeing them play here today.
And here's the starting lineup for City.
Well, the 4-4-2 system relies on good combinations all over the pitch. The front two, the central midfield pairing, the fullback and winger, and of course the centre-back. If you can get these combinations right, you'll have a good team.
Overdrive. Having an overdrive.
Good-looking run. And the Hurricanes come away with it.
Season, we don't want to keep somewhere. We don't give a lot of focus on the Rangers under the poll, and you don't really get an idea of what exactly the Rangers are doing from the first episode. Comparatively, Lightspeed Rescue's goal was to eliminate demons and prevent them from destroying Banshee's balance.
Oh, that's a fine-looking
goal
pass.
was to recapture Rancic and the other mutants and bring them back to the future. Wild Force's goal was purportedly to defeat the Orcs, but we know very little about the Orcs, where they came from, why they were attacking, and who their leader is. It's not that the episode is bad, it just feels a little incomplete. As we continue, Paul contemplates whether there's another way to stop the Orcs besides fighting them.
He has options available.
The Orcs must be getting help since none of them grew so large. Generals stand in the capital to the city and meet their boss.
Oh, it's a really well-timed.
I'm trying to draw a penalty.
What a tackle that was.
And have been living among humans ever since. Toxica knows that while that's
Decent idea.
just as evil as he used to, his appearance has radically changed.
Well, what a reaction from the goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
No penalty?
Now what can they do from here? Offside, however.
Well, they'll certainly be pleased to see the flag go up there, because that was a poor miss.
Taylor, she's been on for over a year.
Might lead to a chance. And he stopped them in their tracks.
The soldiers of the season, putreds, which are essentially gray cavemen with purple eyes and backs. Not bad, but nothing too impressive. Cole was ahead, Cole getting face to face with the Orc. He says that every living thing has a heart, so if he can connect with it, they can find peace.
And playing advantage advantage.
Opportunity.
And the keeper more than equal to it. So the corner played into the box. Not completely out of trouble here. Free kick is what's been given.
Dang it.
Jessica displaying her skills as a sorceress by using peanuts to make the orc grow. They summon their Zords and form the Wild Force Megazord.
Not long to go till we hear the half-time whistle. And the Hurricanes have the lead. What have you made of it all so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Space Douglas, and they give him his spinny team jackets, but he leaves to make
Oh, I was getting penalties left and right. Now it's not giving me that.
Character development to the whole laughing on the Ranger rulebook, which I imagine is more of a procedural system than actual
The ball
rules.
is moving again. City trailing going into the second half. Will they come up with the right response?
That's not really a rule or a mission statement. And no, it's not the only rule you need. For instance, no peeing in the magic viewing pool. You'd think you would need that rule, but remember, a lot of safety guidelines exist on things because people can be idiots. Or corporations can be greedy and not care about people's well-being.
And
So they know
through beautifully.
doing spread this season.
Still seeking space.
Shayla gives a background on the Animarium, conveniently juxtaposed with reading to her son the story
The
book.
Hurricanes
The
recovering
exact
possession
same
well.
story. This is kind of a stupid way of providing exposition.
Is it going to be? To increase their advantage.
Whole background in your series should be available from the children's book department. In the original version of this video, it basically let the whole backstory show. Over 2 minutes of footage from an episode with just a handful of jokey captions over it. Blip let us get away with a lot of footage to be shown. They did have a department to deal with copyright stuff. Obviously not nearly as draconian as YouTube's is, but still it existed, and some of my colleagues had to deal with the MCA takedowns. I am in shock that I ever got away with showing the whole backstory. I have to truncate it for this version, and I still risk of it getting claimed and either the video blocked or all adverts taken. That company that didn't even own it 5 years ago this video release, which was the 12th that's been since I made the first version.
Brun Larsen. Ebisha.
Anyway, 3,000 years ago, there was a land called Animaria.
Humans coexist side by side.
Tackle.
Everyone lived in harmony.
We lived in peace with mosquitoes, bedbugs, and locusts.
There was nothing but joy and beauty all our lives.
Sewer systems hadn't been invented yet, but at least I could hold a conversation with a giant robot bison. Also, animals were robots. A miracle of nature. Some goop in the ground unleashed the orbs and their leader. As CGI tentacles and defeated nature lines that destroyed them. 5 legendary warriors with attitude, who also have parts of Quantron. Hey, the show is promoting recycling. Fun Master Horse forces, but the battle grew intense enough that Shayla's personal guard took her to the Valley of the Wild Swords, where she can be protected by the 5 primary Wild Swords of her heroes. And I guess the other
wide of the post.
Since she then fell into a deep sleep, the 5 warriors that combined their crystal sabers together, and this made the valley rise up into the sky, creating the Animarium. They then proceeded to kill the Master and entomb the remaining orbs underground.
But over the years, humans have allowed the world to become polluted.
My God, these schools don't even forming cleanup clubs anymore. This is why public education has gone downhill. According to Shayla, pollution has gotten so bad the Earth is weakened and it allowed the orbs to rise again. No explanation is offered for where the hell the orbs came from originally and things were so peaceful. And pollution existed 3,000 years ago. What's funny is that this actually could have been a fun tidbit for real world history because air pollution has actually been a problem for thousands of years ever since man began to do stuff. Coal burning, wood burning, and smelting. And hey, we see in these flashbacks people wearing jewelry, so having metallic pollutants in the air wouldn't be unreasonable.
They don't mention that, which is what makes this backstory kind of frustrating. Shayla says specifically that everyone respected the importance of nature, but she doesn't explain what the hell that means exactly. They can't mean they didn't use nature for their own purposes, because they still had to use nature for food, for clothing, and shelter. Not that there isn't importance in respecting nature, sustainability, replanting parts of the ecosystem that are torn down by humanity, aiding any animal life that's affected by it, not needlessly killing parts of it or damaging the environment through mining or deforestation, etc. This season has a very strong environmental message, but as is often the case with media intended for children, the message is oversimplified and dumbed down to basically save the environment. Sure, you don't have to explain all the complexities of the world when it comes to environmentalism and the difficulties faced by attempting to help nature, but especially in later episodes when a certain character is introduced that criticizes large-scale industrial pollution, you can introduce the idea to kids that humanity's advancement is going to exploit nature to a degree, that they were doing so even 3,000 years ago.
For full time, it ends in a victory for the home.
There are safer ways that it can be done, but some refuse to do so for various reasons, and we need to work to change that. So, you can just say pollution bad, you create pollution monsters. That works too. Anyway, here's the explanation for why Cole is the leader.
If the line is the jungle, so is the jungle ranger.
Really? That's the Rangers. Geez, maybe we do need that Ranger rebook.
Later in it again.
Yeah, Bobby, we learned about the horrible destruction of the perfect marriage. Archaeological site uncovers a seal of the Rangers' animals during the sound of an elephant. Melissa and Cole take this issue, looking to see if she recognizes it. However, Master Org senses it and kidnaps the princess. Or soon, the Rangers get their motorcycles, which actually are their swords in a reduced form. Assuming this is how they're getting around the whole pollution, so why are they using them, Meg? Or not just everything at some resorts again later while motorcycles are still active? What? When Shayla says she can't release the food animals since the animals are deemed to choose the period, Master Org blasts the seal. However, when Alyssa touches the rock face, Alyssa is given a new orb that she can put herself through anything the elephant wants. The little girl. She's okay. Looks like she just made it. Better get back to the office. Here you guys.
No worries.
It's really great to meet you, Leo. Could have come at a better time. We knew you'd need help when she came out.
Why would she come to Earth?
It mutated into a green form.
A warm welcome on what is a lovely evening for
She's
football.
capturing these people.
I'm your commentator,
Steal
Guy
their life
Mowbray,
energy.
and I'm delighted to have
She
Stuart
wants
Robson's
it to restore
expertise
power.
alongside me, and
She
we
wants to
should have a
mutate again.
cracking
So
contest
that's
here.
why she captured
It's the
Anna's mom.
Hurricanes,
Yes.
and they take on the Bears.
Well, they've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope
How's
we're
our
not
junior
disappointed.
ranger?
She's gonna be fine.
Here's how the Hurricanes line up today.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers, and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, it's 4-4-2 against 4-4-2. You don't see that very often these days. And I'm sure we're going to see slightly different versions of it once the game gets going, particularly in the wide areas.
Nice rhythm to Hurricanes attacking play here. Oh, superb. Right place, great save.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
Oh, a great chance. And he's there to meet it. Decent stop.
Not this time.
But you said he was a junior ranger.
Well, she's someone who many have been talking about. Will we be talking about her for the right reasons today, though?
Well, what more can I say?
Well, this could be it now, Stuart. And there it is. 1-0 already. 1-0 then as we get started again. Sane.
Where are they running to?
Here's Kroos. Leroy Sané. A really good interception to take the ball. Emre Can. Could be setting something now. Oh, what a tackle to break up the play.
That was a vital challenge. Brilliant stuff.
And Kunku. Well, this is looking good for the Hurricanes. No free kick, not yet. Advantage played. That will be a throw-in now. There's space to attack here for Hurricanes. Decent delivery. That hasn't been decisively dealt with. Sané. The Bears struggling to keep the ball here. Looking to create an angle. Off the crossbar.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
A really open flow to this game now. End-to-end stuff. Oh, good ball over the top. Now to choose the right option. More work to do yet.
Way to spoil it.
Instinct there to cut it out. Really good pass. It's back and forth, but nobody's taking charge.
Yeah, the passing hasn't been great, has it?
No sign of stopping yet. That's where it ends. Toni Kroos. Leroy Sané.
Well, thank you for giving it back.
And the referee's whistle brings the first 45 minutes.
You're Red Ranger.
Came all the way from Maryland. She can't go nervous.
Off we go again. The second half begins.
She wants it to restore her power. She wants to maintain it. So that's why she captured Heather's mom. She scouts Rangers. The Power Ranger can't stop the money he tries.
Oh, that's why you're on Cyber 2.
And Bears have got the ball back now. The defence quick to snatch it back.
It's your mom now.
Yeah, just stopped it in its tracks there.
João Cancelo. He's being hunted here. This is a positive move from Hurricanes. Having a try. It's in! 2 to the good. That little bit of buffer. And it's just a matter of keeping concentration now.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
2-0 then, as we get started again. Kroos. Neves. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. Terrific chance. And that's two for her today. A superb performance. They can't contain her. 3-0 then, as we get started again. Stanway. And the attack is over. Really good defending.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
Promising position, this. And another! All for the good now. Any ideas of this being a contest surely over?
Yes.
Emre Can. Nkunku and Kunku. Hurricanes have possession again.
Tolerate traitors. Yes.
Would be a chance to
What are
break
you
it.
going to do?
They've got to get back quickly. Well, it was a chance, but it's gone now.
Do not let your peanut mutate to green or sheep. I want to crush. So,
That's a good pass. Having a look. It's in! And of course it's in! It's a masterclass in finishing to complete her hat-trick.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Here's the play. You're going to close. Find the fire.
That had a count.
No one's watching.
And off we go again with the gap now a full 5-0.
And he's right. This is a special case.
And into the last 15 minutes.
Gotta do it. I'll be right behind you.
Boy, being a junior ranger's big
This is
responsibility.
looking good. Now what comes next? Oh, what a chance! Oh, this is getting unbelievable. It is an absolute thrashing. And we're back underway after a goal that has almost certainly put this one to bed. Now Cancelo. And Kunku now. Sane. The attack broken up.
is it?
Nicely played through. Now it's on for them. Oh, it's a goal. And it was really nicely finished. Neves. Close up. Teeing up the chance now. Oh, top goalkeeping. Stretched everything to get there. Substitution coming up. And that will be a penalty.
That was enough. Dang it.
The penalty efficiently put away.
Yeah, stupid. Linkar was right. Why would they go by themselves?
Georgia Stanway. And the game comes to an end with the home fans in positive mood. So away we go then.
Right, Leo. Let's show this freak what it's all about. Big
What? I didn't do it?
This place. Where could they possibly be? Connor, over here. She's from them. Their life energy's almost completely drained. What's the cavalry? I need it. Looks like we got here just in time.
We gotta figure out a way to free these people and fast. I don't think so.
Guys, get over here.
Hey, Rangers!
How did your monster be? I get to destroy the landscape angels and the galaxy babies as well. You're in for a big disappointment.
Guys, ready? Go!
Answer. It's time.
wasted the energy to score you. She did that. She wanted to be taken.
That's no face.
What is he doing? You'll never get away with this. She's destroying the city.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with her tactical chart is Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's the Nutters versus the Hurricanes.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly. But I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
And the lineup for the Nutters looks like this. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Nico Schlotterbeck in central defence. And a penalty has been awarded! Can he make it 1-0? Well, it might still work out for them. Oh, this looks useful. Müller! Oh, what a good strike, but I must say, an even better save. Clearance left a bit to be desired. Now a decent position. Can they do it? Oh, terrific save! Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, tremendous work from the keeper to avert the danger. And it's going to be a free kick.
Ready, go, all set over here.
That is a magnificent run. Well, this is the day, his debut forthcoming, and it's going to be fascinating to see what he produces. What do you think we should expect to see from him?
Well, he's here to provide goals, isn't he? Plain and simple. There's going to be big expectations on him, though, to hit the ground running. Hopefully he doesn't disappoint.
Infringement spotted. Free kick is what's been given. Could be a chance to break. Still racing forward. Can they forge ahead? Oh, a sensational save!
Yeah, it is. What a fantastic save that is. He shows great power and agility to get to it. Certainly one for the show reel.
Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Now what can they do from here? Müller. Mariona. This looks menacing from the Hurricanes. To put them ahead. Oh, yes! 1-0 it is. And it doesn't come as a huge surprise. Messi.
Let's do it.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. It is to be a throw-in. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, they have it again. She has options. And he's in. In it goes! He scored on his debut. And his fans are loving that. And the Hurricanes moving the ball forward here. What can they do from this position? Good weight on that pass. Foiled by Van Dijk. And the verdict is penalty.
She sure did.
Can they make it 3-0? Oh, a goal! A double in his debut.
She's an official junior ranger.
A flying start with the club.
I'm so proud of you.
Messi. And on to Müller. And whipped into the box. Could be more trouble. Brilliantly blocked.
Well, he's read the situation perfectly. Top class, wasn't it?
And a clever piece of defending.
Actually, I think it was kind of fun getting back in the action. Only you think that was fun.
Can you say I could use another team of pictures? So we'd love to, but the meeting on your time.
Oh, he looks threatening. Terrific save.
Yeah, that's all about awareness and timing. Excellent goalkeeping.
Fancies it. And the keeper there to deal with it. And a chance for them again to play it over from the corner flag.
So do a scorpion effect.
And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the ball is rolling again after what was a fantastic first 45 from Hurricanes. Marie-Antoinette Katoto. Well, he stopped them in their tracks.
Power Rangers.
I do know I'm a ranger.
Sancho. Oh, danger here. And firing it. Oh, good hit. Close shave.
I just wanted to say,
Well-timed tackle. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good-looking move. Well, body in the way. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered.
Thank you to Fifa for sponsoring this video. More on them in just a bit.
For a goal, didn't it? Surprised that didn't amount to anything.
Fine play, and maybe it'll set something up. Well, that effort was always going wide.
She was
Not
a
going to be
singer.
best pleased with himself.
Stand up. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your friendly neighborhood Michael Boost, joined today by Vivian Day. We are back with more boxing movies. Today we start the Creed adventure.
Just a
not professional.
Bruno Fernandes.
but she was great.
But yeah, professional to me. For me. Steve
Cross didn't beat the first man.
Last week.
Well, listen to the noise.
Oh, God. I was driving.
My
goodness. Yeah. And 3 carries I killed. Awesome. Oh, no. I was so angry. I lost control.
There's a living, breathing example of
And
the
what are we arguing about? I can't even remember what the fight was about.
Who can he play it to?
I hope it was something important.
Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies
Probably
around
was
him.
that
Every year,
Judy.
I fix a car. I just destroyed you. Nothing. Oh,
So a
God.
throw in here. Time for the change now. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. Bruno Fernandes. Clean challenge.
He's gonna give him a hug.
Yeah, maybe.
That's what he needs.
To tee it up.
Oh, even better.
He's like, come on, let's come out. Oh.
Yeah, come on out. Let's go.
And very nicely positioned to win it back.
Oh my God.
What are we gonna do? Put the jacket on?
Yeah, jacket on, jacket off. Oh, with the silhouette.
Yeah.
Now we're inside the final 15 minutes. Not a great challenge.
There we go. Oof.
What a deep spot.
Yeah, right? Strong stance.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Just move those emotions through
Yeah.
the body.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
It's cool with the silhouette. Yeah.
I love what they did with the shadow there.
Amazing. Yeah, Mom.
That's interesting to walk in on.
That's sight to see. Yeah. Oh my gosh. The music and everything as well.
Yeah.
Roberto Carlos. Jadon Sancho.
Wow.
Well, the Hurricanes come away with
Nice,
it.
nice,
so
nice.
cool.
Yeah. You got it. Wow.
Yo.
Could I still do that? So I
know I can.
Chara. I got some bamboo sticks. I gotta trade. I want to do that. Is he going back up to see the cobra?
No, this is a great wall.
Oh, yeah.
Erling Haaland.
Oh my God.
What an expensive shot.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know how much they had to pay to just like clear out the
This
green.
was a shot.
Yeah.
And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, he had no option. That's a yellow for me.
Well, fair play. When you fire it as close to goal as that, you deserve a bit of credit.
He's training.
That's really hard to do, those push-ups.
Yes.
And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a
You're
very
so ready.
strong performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going.
Any besides Mr. Han. What about, like, I mean, we haven't seen Harry at all.
No, I hear that. But that was kind of like in the first round, the kid, the one guy in his apartment complex, that guy disappeared.
His neighbor? To the gym.
Yeah, right.
See him, like, look at him conditioning.
Little bicep.
Running up the wall in China is wild. Go.
Nice. Oh, he sent him back. Oh my God, the splits.
Who does he think he is, Van Damme?
Yeah, right.
It's impressive.
Van Damme, look at him go.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's really impressive. That is crazy. Alright, training begins today. A tournament today.
Tournament. Tournament start. Win to lose?
Yeah.
That's the match.
Exactly.
Yeah. Respect.
That's yeah.
Like,